So we've been dealing with a lot of chop in the market. It's basically trying to find direction right now. And a lot of people are wondering, which way are we headed? Are we headed up? Are we headed down? Well, AI has actually projected what the price of Shiba Inu was going to be on September 30th. And I completely disagree. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You can stay updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So occasionally I do like to look at these. Some of these have a little bit of bearing, some of them do not, but basically AI can project trends. It can look at all these different indicators and spit out basically a number on where things price is going to be. And what it is expecting for Shiba Inu is a lot more of the same. It's expecting a lot of consistent down and to the right, like we've experienced over the last basically 6 months now. So what it's actually saying is indeed the popular meme coin is expected to drop 8.4% to 4012 in the next 7 days and even more to 4011 by September 30th. Guys, I have to say, I completely disagree with this. All right. We're at this point now where Shiba Inu is showing a lot of resilience. Just take a look at the trend that's playing out here, right? If you zoom way out, it may look like this trend is still going down and to the right. But again, what we're doing is we're trying to set higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. When what we're seeing here is some foundational support. All right. Now, this is due to BTC being on the rise a little bit. Obviously, it's a little higher than it was back on in the early part of August. The market's calmed down a little bit when it comes to these macro factors. And obviously, frankly, tomorrow may indicate a little bit of that near-term direction before the FOMC meeting that's coming out in mid-September. But what we're really seeing a tick up in is not just increased sentiment, but we're seeing these large value transactions, large net flows on the rise. In fact, over the last 7 days, this has increased by 265%. So while the prices are low, this is something that people really need to pay attention to. You have large entities buying and buying and buying. The discounts that they've been given because retail has kind of fudded themselves out of their bag, they are pouncing on this. They are thanking you. Please keep unloading your bags and give us more. And what these entities tend to do is they tend to accumulate and then they wait for these next massive surges in prices while everybody else is chasing price. This is where you see that inverse correlation start to take place, where this removal of supply that's been, the supply on exchanges has been dropping and dropping and dropping. Price has been consolidating. Eventually you hit this point where, oh shoot, there is not enough supply available in the market and you hit a supply squeeze. All right. As always, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice or anything like that, but the trend is playing out. It is very, very difficult for Shiba Inu to get pushed down below these ranges. Has it happened? Sure. We saw the massive, flash crash that was taking place on August 5th. We saw obviously the drop just a few days ago where SHIB went down to 40124. But there is such strong support actually up at 40129. Even in this article, I believe it mentions this as a very strong support level. And frankly, the reason that SHIB hasn't made big moves quite yet is, well, one, we're waiting on sentiment, but we're still pushed down below all these moving averages. We haven't had this massive bullish confirmation yet. That's what us as a market we're kind of waiting for. We're waiting for the next big push. We had a very close opportunity here just a couple weeks ago. All right, where SHIB went on a massive surge to the upside, broke our 20-day moving average, had an opportunity to breach and hold our 50-day, and then the market corrected. We sold off. We didn't have that massive push towards the top of our descending channel, right? But though that moment is coming very soon, I find it very, very difficult to believe that Shiba Inu is going to kind of reverse trend, reverse support that we're seeing here basically since a month now, right? And turn around and continue to shed another 20%. All right. Now, again, there's no guarantees. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. AI, sometimes these are good, sometimes these are bad. In fact, I want to rewind back to one I did last month. We talked actually about Shiba Inu price on August 19th, and we were projecting for August 30th. And what it said was that SHIB was going to continue to move down and to the right. And what actually happened was, on August 31st, price was up about 10%. All right. Hopefully this starts to resonate. Sometimes these are good. Sometimes these are bad. And what I tend to do is I tend to move opposite of the trends. Right now, if the sentiment is showing some negativity, if people are showing bearishness, that's typically a great time to accumulate. That's typically where the market is prepping for that next big leg to the upside. Again, if you guys do want to take advantage of some opportunities, there is a referral link from Argex in the description below. You can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses, as well as get access to a massive airdrop going on with Casper right now. But again, I appreciate you guys as always. If you haven't already, show your love below. Let me know your thoughts on this, where you think we're going to be on September 30th. But have a great day or have a great night. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.